Hello, welcome back to Lesson 5. This is the second part of the lesson about complete the sentence questions. Let's read Model G exam from winter of 2017. Unlocking the Secrets of Memory. The most recent book by popular science writer Deborah Fillmore, Making Memories, is a must-read for anyone who has ever forgotten where they left a cell phone. הספר האחרון מאת סופרת המדע הפופולרי דברה פילמור, לעשות זיכרונות, הוא קריאת חובה לכל מי ששכח אי פעם היכן הניח את הטלפון הנייד שלו. The book presents the last research into how memory works and why it can't always be trusted. הספר מציג את המחקר החדשני על הדרך שבה הזיכרון עובד, וגם מדוע אי אפשר תמיד לסמוך עליו. In addition, the author provides numerous examples that help clarify both the scientific research and the implications of the findings on real life. בנוסף, המחבר מציג דוגמאות רבות שעוזרות להבהיר הן את המחקר המדעי והן את ההשלכות של הממצאים על חיינו. And now to the question. Complete the sentence. From lines 7 to 10, we learn why researchers... So, Itai, how do you go about answering this question? I'll give you 15 seconds to read the instruction and tell me what you find in it. Just in the instruction.
Well, first, I noticed it's a generalization. We'll learn why. Second, I highlighted the word why to tell myself not to add a reason to a reason.
Very good. I see that you have good memory.
What next? I go to the text.
Right. The opening chapter introduces the concept of supermemory, the ability to accurately recall anything from long lists of numbers to hundreds of historical facts. פרק הפתיחה מציג את המושג של זיכרון על, היכולת לזכור באופן מדויק כל דבר, החל מרשימות ארוכות של מספרים ועד למאות עובדות היסטוריות. Fillmore describes several studies of people with this rare skill conducted to gain a better understanding of the mechanisms of memory. פילמור מתארת מספר מחקרים על אנשים עם היכולת הנדירה הזאת, שנעשו כדי להשיג הבנה טובה יותר של מנגנוני הזיכרון. The conclusion: those who appear to have supermemory start out with the same natural abilities as the rest of us. What helps them accomplish these amazing feats is their mastery of various memory techniques. המסקנה היא שאנשים שנראה שיש להם זיכרון על, בעצם מתחילים עם אותן יכולות טבעיות שיש לכולנו. מה שעוזר להם להשיג את ההישגים המדהימים שלהם, הוא שליטתם במספר טכניקות של זיכרון. Some of the methods, writes Fillmore, go back over 2,000 years to ancient Greece, an indication of the value that was once placed on improving one's memory. כמה מהשיטות האלה, כותבת פילמור, מגיעות מיוון העתיקה, לפני יותר מ-2000 שנים, וזה מצביע על הערך שאנשים נתנו לשיפור הזיכרון. Sadly, she adds, with so many digital devices now available, not many people today are willing to devote the time and effort required to do that. למרבה הצער היא מוסיפה, כיום כשיש כל כך הרבה מכשירים דיגיטליים נגישים, לא הרבה אנשים מוכנים להקדיש את הזמן והמאמץ הדרושים כדי לעשות זאת. So, let's go back to the question now. It's question number 2, complete the sentence. From lines 7 to 10, we learn why researchers...
I see that the text doesn't talk about researchers, but it does mention studies.
That's good thinking. Remember, the questions are always rephrased, so it makes sense that where there are studies, there are also researchers who have made these studies. Take a minute to rephrase your question.
Okay, so the answer is we learn why researchers studied people with this rare skill. I stop here and don't go to copying the rest of the sentence to gain a better understanding of the mechanics of memory, because that would be adding a reason to a reason.
It's great you remember the trap of adding a reason to a reason. But there's another trap you've just fallen into.
Really? What is it?
Read what you wrote again, with the stem, and let's see if you can find out why this answer isn't good enough. I'll give you 20 seconds to think what is wrong with it.
I can't think why.
You wrote, we learn why researchers studied people with this rare skill. What does the this refer to? Do we know what it refers to?
Yes, it refers to the super memory skill.
I am so glad you know this. But let's say I'm in a Bagrut examiner now, reading your answer in the Bagrut booklet. How would I know that you really know what this rare skill is? Or are you just copying blindly? You have to be very specific and accurate in your answers. If the question had mentioned that the rare skill is the super memory skill, only then you would have been allowed to refer to it as this skill. But since the question does not mention the skill by its name, you, the student who is writing the answer, must mention it by name. Can you improve your answer to make it perfect?
Yes, we learn why researchers studied people with a rare super memory skill.
Excellent answer! You got full points! Let's read the next question. Question number 4. Complete the sentence. In lines 15 to 17, Fillmore explains why most people no longer... So, okay, what do you notice about this question?
First of all, why? So it's asking for a reason, which means generalization and not adding a reason to a reason.
That's great. Read the relevant sentence. Sadly, she adds, with so many digital devices now available, not many people today are willing to devote the time and effort required to do that. What is she trying to explain here? Take 15 seconds to think about it.
She's explaining why, with the computers and internet today, people can't be bothered to waste time and energy on learning to do that.
Do what?
learning to master supermemory techniques.
Excellent! Now phrase the answer and make sure you include all the necessary details. Take a minute to do that.
Fillmore explains why people no longer want to devote time and effort to improve their memory skill.
Perfect answer! Let's look at another question, which also demonstrates a slightly different type of question. Question 5. In lines 4 to 6, the reviewer refers to the implications of research findings for real life. Give one of the implications. Base your answer on lines 18 to 25. Complete the sentence. One implication is that we cannot. Now notice how the question sends you to two places, not one. First, to lines 4 to 6, where the writer promises to show us the implications of the memory study on our real life. Then, you're sent to lines 18 to 25 to find out one of these implications. You should pay attention to the lines. Bring an example only from these lines. By the way, how many examples were you asked to give?
1. Why?
What happens if you decide that the more the merrier and give 2 examples?
I don't know. Isn't it better? 2 is better than 1.
No, it's not better. You should follow the instructions you're given to the letter. If you were asked to bring 1, you should not bring 2. If you brought 2, you would lose 2 points for writing an extra answer. This is especially important to remember when you see 2 examples combined by and. For example, if the text says, both women and men are influenced by it, and you're asked to give one who is influenced by it, what will you write?
I will have to choose either women or men, right?
That's right. Even though they appear in the same sentence, they're still counted as 2 separate examples. Let's read the relevant paragraph. Another chapter deals with recent research that has found out how easily our memories can be manipulated. פרק אחר דן במחקר חדש שמצא באיזו קלות ניתן לשנות את הזיכרונות שלנו. In a study conducted at Stanford University, for example, a group of people were shown a video of a car crash. במחקר שנעשה באוניברסיטת סטנפורד למשל, הראו לקבוצה של אנשים וידאו של תאונת דרכים. Over the next few weeks, they were given incorrect information about the crash that totally contradicted what they had seen. במשך השבועות שלאחר מכן, ניתן להם מידע שגוי אודות תאונת הדרכים, שסתר לחלוטין את מה שהם ראו. When asked later to describe the crash, they gave the false information, insisting it was true. כשנשאלו לאחר מכן לתאר את התאונה, הם נתנו את המידע השגוי והתעקשו שזה נכון. As Fillmore points out, such findings are bad news for the justice system, since they call into question the reliability of eyewitness testimony in the courtroom. כפי שפילמור מציינת, ממצאים כגון אלה הם חדשות רעות למערכת המשפט, מכיוון שהם מטילים ספק באמינות העדות של עדי ראייה המעידים בבית המשפט. Let's go back to the question now. In lines 4 to 6, the reviewer refers to the implications of research findings for real life. Give one of the implications. Base your answer on lines 18 to 25. Complete the sentence. One implication is that we cannot. How many examples of the implications of the research findings do you see here in this paragraph? Take 20 seconds to locate them.
Only one, and it's in the last sentence.
Exactly. Is it a generalization or a specific?
It's clearly a specific because we are looking for one implication.
Good. What is your answer? Take a minute to phrase your answer to question 5. Remember, it has to connect well with the stem.
Well, the implication is that it calls into question the reliability of eyewitness testimony.
And that's your answer?
Yes, why? What's wrong with that?
Read it with the stem this time, and I'm sure you'll immediately find out what's wrong with it. Take 20 seconds to do that.
One implication is that we cannot call into question the reliability of eyewitness testimony. Oh, I see it now. It comes out exactly the opposite of what the answer should be. We do call into question the reliability of eyewitness.
You're absolutely right. And this is the reason why you must never copy directly from the text in Module G exam. There are traps like this one set for the careless students who is too lazy to paraphrase. So, please, paraphrase and make sure that your answer connects well to the stem.
One implication is that we cannot rely on eyewitness testimony.
Well done! Let's take a look at our last question in this lesson. Question number 7. In line 37, the reviewer refers to a beneficial outcome of playing with the patient's memories. What would a beneficial outcome be? Base your answer on another paragraph. Complete the sentence. The patient... Notice how, like in the previous question, you are referred to 2 places in the text. First to line 37, almost at the end of the article, and second, you're sent to a different paragraph. This means you have to take your answer from anywhere in the article, except for the last paragraph. If you do not pay attention to this instruction and bring your answer from the last paragraph, where the phrase a beneficial outcome appears, you will get 0 points. I will read you the relevant lines. One might assume that not all memories can be manipulated so easily. אנחנו עלולים להניח שלא כל הזיכרונות ניתנים לשינוי בקלות כזאת. After all, remembering the details of a crime we witnessed only briefly is not the same as recalling biographical details about our own lives. Surely we get those right, don't we? הלא לזכור את פרטיו של פשע שהיינו עדים לו ולו רק לרגע קט, זה לא אותו דבר כמו לזכור פרטים ביוגרפיים מהחיים שלנו. בטח אנחנו זוכרים את אלה, לא? But in the same chapter, Fillmore presents research showing that we often take other people's description of events in our lives and turn them into our own recollections. אבל באותו הפרק פילמור מציגה מחקר המראה כיצד אנו מאמצים לעתים קרובות את התיאור של אנשים אחרים למאורעות בחיינו, ותיאורים אלה הופכים לזיכרונות שלנו. Some scientists claim this tendency could be used to help people troubled by traumatic memories. מספר מדענים טוענים כי אפשר להשתמש בנטייה הזאת שלנו כדי לעזור לאנשים שמוטרדים על ידי זיכרונות טראומטיים. In fact, they believe ways will soon be found to replace such memories with happier ones. למעשה הם מאמינים כי בקרוב יימצאו דרכים להחליף זיכרונות כאלה בזיכרונות מאושרים יותר. As she does in all her books, Fillmore not only provides a wealth of information, but also expresses her views on related ethical issues. כפי שהיא עושה בכל ספריה, פילמור לא רק מספקת מידע עשיר ומגוון, אלא גם מביעה את עמדותיה לגבי נושאים הקשורים במוסר. For example, she shares her profound doubts about allowing psychologists to play with a patient's memories, even if a beneficial outcome could be guaranteed. למשל, היא כותבת שיש לה ספקות עמוקים האם לאשר לפסיכולוגים לשחק עם הזיכרונות של המטופל שלהם, גם אם הם יכולים להבטיח תוצאה מיטיבה. The book is therefore worth reading, both for its fascinating insights into the complexities of memory and for the thought-provoking issues that it raises. כתוצאה מכך, הספר שווה קריאה גם בשל התובנות המרתקות של מנגנון הזיכרון המסובך וגם בשל הנושאים מעוררי המחשבה שהוא מעלה. So, back to the question now. Question 7. In line 37, the reviewer refers to a beneficial outcome of playing with the patient's memories. What would the beneficial outcome be? Base your answer on another paragraph. Complete the sentence. The patient. I'll give you 20 seconds to find out.
I see what outcome they are referring to. There is only one example like that in the article, and it's the one about replacing traumatic memories with happier ones.
Very good. So, how would you phrase your answer?
That's exactly where I'm stuck. I don't know how to write something that will connect to the stem. In the text, it's the psychologists who are doing it, not the patients. But the answer starts with the patient.
So, think about the patient with traumatic memories. What would a beneficial outcome be for him?
I guess he will stop having nightmares because his traumatic memories will be replaced by happier ones?
Exactly! Now, can you phrase the answer? I'll give you 30 seconds to find out.
The patient will have his traumatic memories replaced with happier ones.
Bravo! You did it! And that completes our lesson on complete the sentence questions. Let's sum up the lesson. When answering a complete the sentence question, you have to pay attention to the stem of the question, those few words at the beginning, the tense. Make sure your answer continues the stem to create one clear and grammatically correct sentence. Common mistakes that you should avoid. Don't add a reason to a reason. Don't use pronouns, this, that, he. Don't give more answers than needed. And that's it. You're done. See you in the next lesson.